Good morning, you're watching Bethlehem News Sport. Right now I'm reporting live. Just on top of Parking Park there. There's a road there on top. If you see, there's the reservoir, Parking Park Reservoir. Just behind the mountain of Parking Park, there's been suspects. Actually, one guy has been caught with a very expensive cable that belongs to the municipality, and thanks to Rhino Force Security, they did a great job in finding this guy as well, patrolling. They found this, they saw the car stopping on the side, and that's when they found that actually these people are digging the municipal cable. Now, if you think a lot has been happening regarding the cable of the municipality, I'll just show you now the cable that was stolen. So some of the guys that were with the guy, they're driving in this car, this red car with the registration of Lesotho. So some of them managed to flee. They ran away, but they caught one guy, which is a good thing that one guy is caught. They're still waiting for the police right now. The police have not arrived yet, but I believe they will be here any minute from now. So they've been stealing cable, and last week, before we even go and before I even show you the cable that was stolen, last week the employees of the municipality at the water plant there, so Plucky water plant there, were caught gunpoint. The cable was stolen at gunpoint. They were tied up and the cable was taken from them. Now we have another people that are caught with cable that belongs to the municipality. So I'm going to show you now the cable that we're talking about. I mean, you can see that it's actually it's worth a lot of money. I think people who knows better can give us a better estimate, because we don't know how much do they get on the black market with this kind of cables. It's actually a lot of cable. That's not the only one there. There is actually another one here. You can see there's a shovel that they use to actually dig. You see there's a shovel there, and that's a lot of cable. That's a lot of cable. And I think they were disturbed, because I don't think they were done with what they are doing. But because they were caught, they had to cut their job short. This is part of the cable. This is also copper. This is also copper. So really, Rhino Force Security did well on this one. We must really applaud them, because they managed to catch these guys. So one of the guys is at the back of the vehicle, and some are from Lesotho. You can even hear with the accent. It's also alleged that some might be from around, because what he told the security guards is that one of the guys is actually from Moorleg in Bethlehem. But I believe maybe when the police are doing their investigations, they might be able to find the guys, the group of guys that are doing this, because honestly speaking, this is bad for the municipality, and also it involves the people's lives. I mean, if I go back again, what I just told you, what happened there at Soul Plucky plant, where employees there were caught hostage, they were tied up, and the cable was stolen at gunpoint. Now, if this is starting to involve people's lives, then it's another thing. It's honestly another thing. So right now we're just waiting for the police. I believe they will be here, man. I think unless if they didn't really get the location very well, but they will be here. They will be here. There is a quantum of police. When I was coming on my way here, I saw a quantum of police, and they looked lost. They were around Volga section there, but probably they will be here anytime soon. And another cable was found there at the scrapyard, near the scrapyard there, in Lomond Road. There was another alleged stolen cable. Something was happening with the cables last week. So there's a lot, unless if there's a new market here in Bethlehem of cables. But this cable theft is starting to get worse. And people that get involved most of the time, people that stays in Barking Park, that does get involved here. I don't know if I can, but I don't really want to do that. But I wanted to actually go in and show, because it's not really far. They're actually digging here at the back of the mountain. That's where they go and dig for cable, and it does involve, like, if that cable is cut, some people are going to be without electricity. There's going to be people that are without water. Because it's big cables, and it's cables that are very important to the municipality and also to the people of Bethlehem. So something must be done about this, but I'm glad that at least they managed to catch one of the suspects, and the vehicle is also here, which is a big thing. So they ran away on foot. They escaped on foot, they ran away, but the vehicle is here, and a suspect is here. So it's not only the car that is found. They found the guy, one of the guys, and they also found the car that they were using to run away and to do these crimes. This is the vehicle. This is the vehicle that they use. I haven't seen this car around here, but maybe there's some people who can say, you know what, we know this car from Bethlehem. I don't know if there's people that can say they know this car, but you see, it's Lesotho registration. It's a Lesotho registration vehicle that has been used to do this crime, and the cable is actually found inside the car. The cable is found inside of this vehicle. We're not talking about something where we just have to think that the cable was found in here. It was not put in this vehicle. It was not put in there. It was found in there. It was found in here. Yeah, I see Mampoy says these people are actually killing small businesses. If they can go to scrapyards with foreign registration, yeah, you know, honestly, they are killing small businesses, because unfortunately small businesses does get affected by this, and they cannot even afford to have generators. Generators are very expensive, and you also have to spend on petrol. So such things, you know, does affect the small businesses, because sometimes when you look at the turnover of the small businesses, it's a little money. And now when you are thinking of that, for example, let's say the turnover is probably most of the small businesses less than 500,000 annually, less than $1 million annually. And now on top of that, you have to make sure that you get a second option to generate electricity generator. That is also going to be costly for you, and you're going to find out that you're going to end up not making profit because of such instances where the cable is being cut. Because for an example, there's a gentleman that I know. He actually provides me with ice. He stays in Barking Park. He's always telling me that, you know, like we're struggling with electricity there at Barking Park. Now, this might be some of the reasons why they struggle with electricity. And his ice business helps a lot of other small businesses. So if he struggles with ice, that means some other small businesses are going to be also struggling with the supply of ice that they get from him, because of such instances where the cable will be cut and the business won't be able to operate, the ice won't be able to be made. I wish I could actually show you guys the suspect inside the vehicle, but of course I can't even do that. But he's there at the back of the car. And thank you to Rhino Force, which is the security company that does security for the municipality. Again, while we're still talking about the cable, if you look at Transnet now has a private security company that guards Transnet facilities and also making sure that cable is not stolen there. If you go to Eskom, to the this municipal substation there near what's this? Near the golf, near the golf course, on the side of when you're going to Moerleg there, when you're about to at the T junction there that goes to Moerleg. There's also a substation there of Eskom and the municipality. You will see there's a security company that is employed just to strictly guard the cable. Their job is to guard the cable, and I heard that they've been deployed by Eskom around the province and around the country because of the high okay, I thought that was the police. Is that the police? Yeah, no, it's not the police. We're still waiting for the police. Yeah, I was saying the stats of stolen cables have been very high. People have been stealing cables, so that's why they ended up actually employing the security companies to guard the cables. So there's a security company there. I just forgot the name of it, but they're always there, always there. They're there 24/7. They're at the substation. They're there, ready armed because of the cable that is getting stolen. Almost, it was happening a lot, but now since they employed those security companies, that has really went down. So now I think they saw some other opportunities. But again, I'm going to go back and say there were people, municipal employees, which were held at gunpoint. Cable was stolen at gunpoint. They were tied down, and the cable was stolen. So that's big. Yeah. Yeah, but the police are coming now. I'm just gonna go on the other side. Oh, isn't that the police? No, that does not look like. No, that's not the police. I thought that was the police because I saw the vehicle really speeding on Gravel Road, but I guess it's just someone who's in a hurry to get to work. I just hope that there's no scrapyards that are actually accepting stolen cables here in Bethlehem. I hope so. I hope so. I really hope there's no scrapyards, because there are scrapyards that are very, very capable. There are people that really do not mind taking that. You know, they know that, okay, we have our personnel, we have our guys who want to come and collect the cable, and you know, so I really just hope that there's no scrapyards. But if you know a scrapyard that is actually accepting illegal cables, then you can just let us know. You can let us know, and then we will take it to the police, and they will find a way to close down that scrapyard. And which is something that we've seen in the past years, in the past months, that it's very difficult to actually close the scrapyards that are accepting illegal stuff. So we're just wondering. I don't know if I'm the only one, but I'm just wondering, where does the cable go from here? Where do they take it? They were tied where? At the water plant, but not on this incident. On this incident, they were caught down there. They had stopped just down there. So while Rhino for Security is patrolling, they saw that there's people there, and when they started chasing them, they got in the car. They tried to run away, but they stopped. They managed to cut them, and they stopped in front of the vehicle. The other ones ran away. They managed to catch one who's still at the back of the vehicle there. They managed to catch one. The others ran away, and they stopped the car there. So they were actually stealing. They digged the cable out. But last week, Thursday, at the water plant, Sol Plaki, municipal employees were tied up. Gunpoint, cable was stolen. And again, I hope though that when those such things happen, the municipality does play its part, into making sure that those people get counseling or they get a professional help. Those that were held at gunpoint, because sometimes we cannot handle such things the same way. It's trauma. It's trauma. Just imagine someone putting a gun on your head and illegal, or someone is saying illegal window tint. You can see how tinted that car is. Even the rear window is tinted. Even the rear, the back window, to be specific, it's also tinted. Mahlangu says Rhino Security knows one of those scrapyards. One day they found a cable there. Even now it's still happening. I heard about that. I think it was last week, Mahlangu Temba. I'm not sure. I was told that the scrapyard, the cable was found at the scrapyard, but it was allegations. So I was far, so I couldn't get there in time, so that we can actually also prove and say, yes, we saw the cable that was found at this scrapyard. It was a scrapyard. It is in Bethlehem. That scrapyard, alleged scrapyard. Yeah, there was those allegations. They arrived to my ears where I was told that there is actually cable that was found by Rhino Force Security at a scrapyard, but I did not really get verification of that. I wanted to ask the municipality about it, but I didn't. My bad. I was actually intending to ask Mr. Maite if he knew anything about this cable that was stolen from the municipality. No, the police are taking long now. The police are taking long, but I heard that they have been called. Illegal vehicle driving around with impunity, and our law enforcement does nothing. Of course, honestly speaking, if some of the things would have to be checked from this vehicle, I didn't check the disc of it. Let's just go and check the date of the disc now that you are mentioning the vehicle. I just want to check if it's really on the road. Of course, I'm not going to show that, but I will just look at it to see if the vehicle is roadworthy or what. Especially with the disc. Does it have a disc? Yes, it does have a disc. When did it expire? Okay. 0331. It's on its last one, but it just looks like it's a copy. This looks like a copy. Honestly speaking, no, this looks like a copy. If Mr. de Klerk was here, I know he's very good in actually identifying fake discs. The writing here, it's fading. Yeah, it's expiring at the end of this month. If I can just show you the date. Let me just show you the date. Just the date, you see? It's 2024-03. But it's fading. It's fading like the right there. Even everything that is on the disc there, it's fading. It's like they made a copy with a very, very tired printer. So, but I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's a fake one. Probably maybe it was made, it was copied. Or it was printed in Lesotho, and maybe you find out that the printer that was used there, the ink was not enough or something. I'm just trying to think of the worst case scenario. It's quite quiet on this side. It's very quiet. So I think that's why it was very easy for them to steal this cable at the early mornings. It's very quiet. Okay, finally, here's a police vehicle on the side. Yeah, the police are finally here. The police are finally here. And Bethlehem crime prevention vehicle is here. Malume Jonas, actually, I think you know about the cable. Can you tell us, don't you know anything about the cable that was stolen last week or something in those sections that we were staying in? I heard there were some allegations about cables that side. Do you know anything about that? An electricity vehicle from the municipality is also here. The police are now here. I don't want us to overhear some conversations that we're actually not supposed to hear. That's why I'm actually trying to keep some distance. So the owner of Lesotho registered car is, there's no Ethiopian here. There's no Ethiopian here, and the owner of the vehicle is at the back of that vehicle. There in that taking him. But there's no Ethiopian here. The gentlemen that you see outside there work for Rhino Force and the municipality, and they are the one that caught the suspect. But the suspect is inside the Rhino Force security, not outside. Yeah, Malume Jonas says they were caught cooking or burning it. Funny enough, where do they burn it? Because this one Malume Jonas that we found already has been banned. You can see that it has already been banned. So the coating, or what is that called? There's a word for that. The plastic side, you know, has been removed. Moti Innocent says, show us those suspects. I'm not gonna go and show them, but I know that you will see them when they get out. Insulation, yes, Gavin, insulation. The insulation has been removed there. Now I've been trying to find the insulation word, but it just doesn't want to come to me. Yes, the insulation is already being bent. You can see that there's no insulation, it's just a naked cable. So that means they're also bending it around here. We should, when we see the you know, the smoke of that, when you are bending a cable, it smells so bad and it makes a black smoke. So that's why when we see something, a black smoke happening, sometimes we should approach and check what's going on there. We shouldn't be afraid to go where we see So they were caught actually at a scrapyard. They were burning the cable. I want to understand this. So the cable was actually burned. They were burning it inside the scrapyard or next to the scrapyard. This incident, did it happen next to the scrapyard or at the scrapyard? We need to also find out that. And if it is happening at the scrapyard, then we'll have to make sure that we involve the necessary order. Obviously, the police know about it. Rhino Force knows about it, but also. Sorry about that. Just had to poach this data, ran out of data, but they did not take the suspect out, so the police are gonna he's gonna be offloaded at the police station. That's the agreement that they came into, that the suspect stays still in there, so he will be offloaded at the police station. So they're gonna drive to the police station right now. I might as well go home. Thank you very much for watching Bethlehem Spot. And that's what happened. And that's the end of it. That's the end of it. Thank you for watching.